You're watching presidents disappear, cartel bosses taken out, and the supreme leader killed on live TV. And you still think this is just news. In the last 60 days, one president grabbed like a criminal, one cartel empire blown apart, one theocratic regime decapitated at the top. They're calling it operations. I'm telling you, it's something much bigger. This all kicked off. Everyone's confused how we suddenly ended up with presidents, cartel bosses, and supreme leaders disappearing in weeks. So let's start at the beginning. First move, Venezuela. The US didn't just pressure Maduro. They flew in, hit his defenses, stormed his compound and took a sitting president like he was a cartel suspect, then flew him to New York for trial. No declaration of war, no big dramatic vote, just operation completed. Then Mexico. The most wanted cartel boss in the country, the man running CJNG, gets hit in a military operation. Cities erupt, roads blocked, cars burning, flights cancelled. Ordinary people told to stay inside like it's a war zone. Still, they don't call it a war, they call it security. Stability. Necessary actions. By the time Iran is hit and Khamenei is killed in a joint US-Israeli strike, we've already seen the pattern. You're watching real warfare with none of the old labels. And if you don't understand that shift, you can't understand anything that comes next. The power vacuum. Nobody's talking about. Everyone's obsessed with who got taken out. Maduro gone. Cartel leadership smashed. Khamenei dead. But the real danger isn't who fell. It's who moves in. History is brutal on this. Every time a regime collapses, Afghanistan, Iraq, Libya, Syria, something worse or more chaotic usually grows in the cracks. Because power never stays empty. Someone is always waiting. Right now in Iran, you've got hardliners, the IRGC, clerics, and street anger all fighting for the same space at the top. In Mexico, rival groups are already trying to grab roots and territories that belong to CJNG. In Venezuela, every foreign power with an interest in oil and influence is recalculating their move. So, while the internet celebrates bad guys removed, the real players are asking who gets the ports, who gets the oil, who gets the bases, and the leverage. If you don't ask who fills the vacuum, you don't understand the game at all. What this actually means for you. Most people treat this like Netflix with louder comments. They pick a side, argue Trump versus anti-Trump, post a flag emoji and move on. But here's what's really happening while you scroll. Energy routes are being reshuffled. Markets are reacting to every missile and resignation. Flight paths, shipping lanes, and investment flows are changing in real time. That hits your life, whether you vote, protest, or ignore it completely. It shows up as higher prices, job insecurity, visa issues, travel restrictions, currencies swinging while your salary stays the same. The people who win in this chaos are not the loudest in the comments. They're the ones who quietly diversify income, build skills that work anywhere, move their money and life away from single points of failure. So here's the question, are you just emotionally reacting to this? Or are you strategically repositioning your life because of it? Because the map is changing with or without you. The only decision you control is whether you stay a spectator or become a player.